It's Christmas time.
Very sleepy.
There's no need to be afraid.
There's lots of reasons to be afraid.
But today, there's no reasons.
Today, it's nice and quiet. I wonder now, who is listening to this? They're either hiding in the bed from the family. Maybe they're hiding under the covers. And they have us inside under the covers with them.
I'd say it's just the three of us now, whoever it is.
Hello.
Someone might have us up in the TV with the fire roaring.
Oh, yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're going to be spending Christmas with me and Mark T. Cox.
Hello.
We're very cozy. We've got our Christmas hats on. We have the chestnuts roasting on the fire.
Yeah.
The whole job. But it's actually technically now at the moment we're going to go into Christmas Eve.
Okay.
We're going to set the scene for them. So Mark,
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
What's Mark T. Cox doing?
20 years ago, I was 15.
Yeah.
So we probably go back more.
You can lie about your age as well, though. It doesn't even matter.
20 years ago, I was 3.
You're 3.
3 years old. Christmas Eve now, I would say Christmas Day is actually fairly kind of relaxed. It's the Christmas Eve is all action.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to remember, I was very famous as a child.
Oh, she had the big gig.
I had the big job. Christmas Eve and Easter Saturday were the highlights of my year because I was playing the organ in the church. So nothing else mattered. It was all about me. And it was all about me getting ready. Choir practice, I'd say for 6 weeks.
What about Jesus and Santy Claus? Would you have been bigger than them and Ennis?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It was all about me. And all the time, Christmas Eve day, I was counting down and watching the clock. I love fussing. Mass was at 9 o'clock Christmas Eve, and I would be tearing my hair out, panicked that we're going to be late because I had to get there at about 7 to set up and tune the organ and fiddle my stops.
And what age were you?
From about 7 or 8 up to 17.
Can you remember your first big Christmas gig?
Oh my God. Because you have O Holy Night. Have I told you this before?
No.
And O Holy Night, and there was a child who sings O Holy Night. And if that went well, they'd all cry. Who was
the child?
I won't say the name. Everyone
Why? Say the name.
Well, they might have moved away from that lifestyle. I don't know. But
Say their first name.
I can't. But there was a whole family of them. And each year, a different one from the family would sing O Holy Night. No one else was allowed to touch it.
A little bit of a mafia. We had that as well. We had a couple of people, like there'd only be one drama teacher.
Yeah.
Their kids would get the main spots. There'd only be one person in the choir.
Yeah.
They'd get the main sings.
So we get up, we go to town. Michael Cox has to get the turkey. The turkey is ordered in town. And you have to go into town and collect the turkey and the ham and then run around and get a few bits. And then Ennis was all action. There'd be a lot of people going into town just to kind of walk around and be frantic and kind of bumping into each other and bags going. So that'd be fun. There'd be a lot of going. And then myself and my father might do that. And then my mother would be at home doing jobs.
Frantic.
And wrapping presents because she decided 365 days in the year, she decided Christmas Eve at about 6 o'clock was the best time to start visiting everyone she's ever met and give them presents. And I'm watching the clock saying, we're going to be late for Mass.
Oh.
So it's very tight. I should be washing the hair. I should be getting ready. I should be doing jobs and wrapping presents. And then she has to go to visit my aunt and visit my granny. And there could be a few more houses.
And you're absolutely sweating in the back of the car.
Sweating in the back of the car. Like, can we go? It's all about me.
My mother at 6 o'clock every Christmas Eve would go, I've nothing got.
Oh, into the shops?
Nothing got. Yeah, she'd go in and do her big Christmas run. She'd already be after buying everything. Absolutely everything up until that point. And then she'd go in and she'd go, I've nothing got. And she'd go in and buy 50 packets of shower gel for her.
Just in case.
Just in case.
Could run out. Because the shops are closed Christmas Day.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
So you really have to stock up.
Yeah, except for the odd petrol station to be selling batteries and stuff.
Yeah.
So Christmas Eve, you head down.
So we're flying around. We have to visit all those people. And then I might go to my granny's house. And then you'd be just about to leave. And then someone else would land in. And there'd be more tea. We'd have to stay for another 20 minutes.
Like, God forbid you'd shame them by telling them you want to go.
I have to go.
Yeah.
I have to get to the Mass. So I was just anxious for the whole day and panicked. And Yeah, very bothered. But then we'd go, and then I'd tune up my organ, and the choir would arrive, and
Wait, say it again. What age were you when you did this first?
I could be 7, 8.
7. So you're tuning up the organ, and all the choirs filing in, going, "How are you, Mark?"
Oh yeah,
While you're in charge of the biggest instrument in there,
running the show. Hello, this is just a little reminder. If you're enjoying the podcast, make sure to click follow on Spotify, or you can leave a little review on Apple Podcasts. Thanks so much. And they'd all come in, and then we sing the songs. We might start with "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." That'd be nice.
Were you any good? Were you actually good?
Oh yeah, I was good.
But you know what I mean?
Said I was the best.
They said I was the best.
Some people said I was the best.
Your mother must have been walking around there like cock of the walk.
Beaming new coat.
Yeah.
Up the aisle. Yeah.
And where did your family sit then?
They'd be scattered around.
Okay.
They wouldn't be up the front though. They're not in the choir.
Right.
No, it's just me.
And how did you get the gig?
I got the gig because someone retired.
Oh, you actually mentioned this before. You mentioned
and
this
then
before.
They wanted to get someone in young.
Yeah.
So I'd stay for a while.
Yeah.
So they got 10 years out of me.
And you're still there now?
To school. They sent me to music school and everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we might start with "Oh Come All Ye Faithful." Up the aisle, here comes the priest. Lights are off, candles.
Oh, I
Giddy.
love a midnight mass.
Very giddy.
I love a midnight mass. And did you have a candle and it would have a little paper, kind of a paper coaster on it?
Yes.
To stop the wax.
Stop the drips.
Yeah. And everyone would light their candle. Do you know what? That was actually a bit, I think that was a bit cringe.
What do you think?
Like, you
pass the flame to the neighbour or something. And
yeah.
Was that Easter?
Everyone lights the flame. No. Oh,
I think that's Easter, the Paschal candle.
the Paschal candle.
And you pass the light of
But there was
Jesus.
definitely midnight mass at Christmas.
They have
wasn't
candles as well, yeah.
there?
But
Yeah. But you like
you have the, oh my God, I forgot you have the crib outside. The live.
the crib. Yeah.
And you have some farmer with loads of donkeys.
Wait, you'd a live action crib
With live action crib, pig, donkeys, and there might be a sheep or something, and a few children singing. And then, do you know, another anxiety for me was the choir would be outside singing at the gate.
Yeah.
With the pig and the donkeys. And I'd be inside on my own, and I'm thinking the priest is going to start coming up the aisle. I've no choir. So I'd be banging on the window like, he's about to come up. And then you hear the little jingle, and half the choir be still outside on the road. Oh, come on, you faithful half. And like we'd rehearsed it for weeks.
How long was mass?
An hour. It'll be an hour and a half.
And how many songs?
Well, you've "O Come All You Faithful," and then you have the Gloria, and you have something else before that. And then you have in between the readings, what's that, 3?
Vengabus.
And then you have an Alleluia, that's 5. And because you do all the bits of the Mass.
Yeah.
So all the bits that are usually said, you sing them. So you're watching.
And did you sing a little bit while you were playing the organ?
No. I was busy. And then you'll have an Amen, and you'll have a Lamb of God, and you'll have.
Did you provide any bed music? For
the offertory?
For the offertory, yeah.
And then you might have an owl, bit of a away in a manger, kind of a play thrown in, and you'll have a few children bringing up a Jesus.
I bet you were looking down on them, were you? You thought they were crap.
Well, that was a bit of theatre, so I was like, the acting was shocking sometimes, And then you'd have communion, and it's a full church. It could be 600-700 people. So you might.
And you'd head it straight home then afterwards? You wouldn't want any of the adulation or anything, would you?
When I got a bit older, we'd go home because I'd like to de-stress and step out of the public eye.
Did you ever start hating it, like as a teenager?
No, I loved it.
You loved every minute of it?
Yeah, of course. And then we might go to the pub, and then because I'd arrive in late, soak up all the praise. There'd be a lot of old women who were in the choir.
Yeah.
And then you'd see them drunk, and that was funny.
Yeah.
And
when you're saying old women, you're talking about women who are 32 probably.
Yeah, 40 probably.
Yeah.
Not old at all, but I was young. So it was a big day's work for me.
And what about Santy then? Were you looking forward to Santy coming, or were you just thinking about
Santy? Yeah.
Like, did you have the letter sent and all that?
Yeah. I don't know if those two things overlapped totally. A little, I'd say by the time.
Well, were you worried about getting home, like, getting into bed?
No, Santy always came very late to our house.
Yeah.
So
Sheer out in the west.
Like maybe 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So I think we were fine. The pub would close around 12, so we'd be home around 2. And we'd walk home because
pitch dark.
Yeah, up the hill, sliding up the hill. What about you, Christmas Eve? Would you go to that mass?
Christmas, we couldn't go to Christmas Eve mass. We'd want to go there, but we'd be made go. You could end up going to 2 masses, like, if you weren't careful. So you could try and scarper down for the Christmas Eve mass, get a quick one in, like 6 o'clock or something.
Yeah.
But then you could be made go to Christmas Day Mass as well with all the family.
You're getting up going Christmas Day.
Yeah. So we weren't much of a Christmas Eve family. We were into bed like, you want to be gone. And then you'd wake up in the morning and what did you feed Santy?
I'd say a can of Guinness.
Oh, can of Guinness.
And a few biscuits.
Santa Claus must have been fucking wrecked up on that sleigh.
Yeah.
He was getting whiskey inside my place. He get milk inside another place.
Yeah. And a few carrots for the
a few carrots as well, yeah.
And a cookie or something. Right, what time are you getting up?
So I would be up very early.
Right.
Disgustingly early. I'd be up at 6 o'clock. 6 a.m, banging pots and pans.
Yeah.
Gone mad.
What age are you now? Just
5.
22.
I absolutely loved Christmas Day.
Where are you? You're the baby?
Baby, yeah.
Okay.
By a long shot.
How old?
So like
More
at least 10 years.
Okay, so no one else cares.
No, but it also was, I suppose, fun for them because I was,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I was a very hyperactive child.
Oh, you're right, little Baba.
Yeah, I was a right little bastard, I'd say.
Yeah.
But I was running around, absolutely loved it. And my mother would be up before me.
Yeah.
Because she'd put the turkey in at about 3 o'clock in the morning to make sure that it's absolutely cremated.
Burnt.
God forbid there'd be any bit of moisture left in the turkey at all. Like
Big one.
When you'd eat the turkey at home, you'd just be tasting your mouth. Like that's it. I remember one year I decided that I would cook the turkey. And sure, God almighty, there was nearly a revolt. But I was putting in the turkey at, I don't know, 10 a.m, something like that.
Yeah.
So they thought I'd ruined Christmas.
Well, the day's over.
They thought I had ruined Christmas.
Yeah.
They were talking of food poisoning and everything at 2 p.m. It's the nicest turkey we ever had. Mam be up then and she'd put in the turkey that she probably forgot to get and then got it the evening before and was only able to get then, like a 20 kg turkey or something. And
or an old breast.
Yeah, it'd be baked into the oven.
Yeah.
And she'd have to flamethrower it then for hours on end. And then a big Christmas tradition we had was Mam would crash the car. That was a big one she had.
Where's she going?
She'd be heading out usually to see anyone else. That'd be her usual thing. She wouldn't really stick around. Christmas Day, yeah.
After the dinner?
No, it's to be straight away in the morning. So you'd get up, you'd have about, I don't know, I suppose you'd have an hour of fun maybe.
Yeah.
And then the whole day would come crashing down because she'd crash into the wall outside.
And the slipping in the ice?
No. She like, I'm not joking, right? I know people are saying like, oh, she did this every year. She did this at least 4 Christmases.
All right.
Reversed into the pillar.
Should be
crash.
Excited maybe.
And then she'd burst in the door. So Mam would leave. Then she'd burst in the door, crying usually.
Yeah.
And you think she was after killing someone or something. Then she'd be after crashing into the pillar.
Oh.
So the pillar got crashed into every Christmas. That was one of our favourite traditions.
Nice.
Yeah.
You missed that.
Yeah. But it was it was lovely. It opened up my. Do you know do you know what? I just remembered something. Do you know the barrels in Roses? The barrels chocolate.
Go back.
Do you know Roses chocolate?
Yeah,
you get a tin of Roses
yes,
at Christmas, right? Big tradition, right? Yeah, Quality Street, you get Roses.
Half a barrel.
Yeah, half a barrel.
Caramel.
Do you know my dad told me they were strawberry?
Oh.
He told me they were strawberry for years.
Brown strawberries.
Yeah, and I hate strawberry, like favourite sweets and whatever. They were caramel barrels. I didn't find that out until I was about 21.
What would your favourite be?
Ooh, I'd say my favourite now would have to be probably caramel barrels.
Yeah.
But I didn't find it out for 2 decades.
We thought they were strawberries.
They're lovely, and he'd gather up all little barrels like a little pirate. But yeah, we'd do that.
So she crashed the car and then she come back in.
She crashed the car. She'd come in crying.
What time is the dinner?
The dinner then, the turkey would be burnt around 1, I suppose.
Lovely.
Yeah, and then what we'd have as well is we'd have a random man would have Christmas with us as well.
Oh.
Just a random man. Go on.
Like a neighbour?
No. Just a random man.
Different man?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Yeah, it would.
Someone who didn't have anyone?
Kind of not.
Okay.
Like, I mean, I know it was charitable, but I don't mind saying it wrecked Christmas.
Changes the mood. That
So
could be
weird.
you someday.
So strange.
You might need a house.
No, but I know I'm sounding like a Grinch here, right? But if someone came in and they were really happy to spend Christmas with you, totally different. This person was not happy to spend Christmas with us. Like, not even in a sad way. It was just kind of like, it's not really going to talk to you.
Oh, no.
So you'd be sitting down, how many was it? The 6 of us?
And a man.
Just sitting down.
Like an old local farmer. or something.
Yeah. What was my producer telling me? Oh, my hat is my hat gone up? I like to touch my head a little bit.
It's lovely.
Do you know one Christmas? There's all these memories coming back. One Christmas, did I tell you the story of Bling? No, I haven't told you the story of Bling.
I think so.
Do you know the story of Bling? No. One Christmas, we were sitting down, the six of us and the man, and very awkward. And then my sister Siobhan said that she got jewellery for Christmas from her husband. And she said that she got bling.
Yeah.
Right? Which is, just another name, kind of funny name for jewellery or rings and things.
Yeah.
And my mother completely misunderstood what that was, as she does with most things that are slang. And in the middle of the most awkward Christmas dinner in the world, she elbowed my dad and goes, I got bling for Christmas as well.
Oh. What do you think it was?
What do you think it was?
I have no idea.
She got him.
What?
She got the ride.
Oh. At the table.
At the table, Mark. With the random man.
Oh.
It's so hilarious.
Nice that they.
Yeah, I know. Good for them. Good for them. But we didn't need anyone else at Christmas. So that'd be more of the things.
So the dinner's over. So what happens then? Is there a crowd coming in?
No, there'd be no one calling in. The random man then would leave.
Yeah.
He'd head off. No goodbye, thanks for anything.
Mrs. Brown's
Just head away off. No, we'd sit down then and we might play Trivial Pursuit.
Big fight.
Yes. But we play Trivial Pursuit, but it would be 25 years old.
Yeah.
So any of the questions would completely predate me.
Yeah.
So I couldn't answer any of them.
Yeah.
And we'd play that then. And then we would move on to an easier game of Ludo, which I brought up before. And then it'd be absolute World War III. Everyone would start fighting.
Well, you have to play with your new toys as well.
And someone would fall asleep. Well, that's what I'd be dying to do, you see?
Yeah.
I'd be dying to do that. Playing with some Lego or something
so you'd know all cousins coming in or like...
No.
Crowd?
No. We never went anywhere.
You didn't visit anyone?
No. What?
Oh, there's no crowds. When are the visitors? Stephen's Day, next day, tomorrow.
No, they just kind of call around, like, and like there'd be a battalion of them would call around.
There's some houses are very like, Christmas is to see everyone. It's all about gathering and like being together. And then sometimes it goes the other way where it's like, oh, we'll leave them alone. They're having their Christmas.
Yeah.
We won't intrude. We'll leave them to have their Christmas.
But people don't want to travel. They don't want to be the host traveling.
But even the neighbours, I noticed like there's some houses you could walk in on Christmas Day, and there's others you wouldn't dare.
It'd be barricaded.
Yeah. And it's like they're having their private Christmas. And then you might arrange to visit them on the 29th.
Yeah.
Not New Year's Day, New Year's Eve.
No.
28th, 29th.
No.
That's your window of socialising.
Well, my mother go into the neighbours for the whole day.
Yeah.
Be gone.
But she wouldn't bring the crowd.
No.
She'd go on her own.
She'd go on her own. She'd be gone, like.
Yeah.
The potatoes be boiling into mush and she'd be gone out the door.
Because you've a load of houses beside you, maybe.
We've loads of houses, yeah.
We'd have to, ours is a bit more, there's a few houses, but there's a bit more driving.
Yeah.
So with the dinner, and then you have the thing, what about, are you watching telly
we'd sit down then and we'd watch a movie.
Would you watch what's on? Would you watch Fair City?
No, we wouldn't watch any of that stuff.
Oh, really?
No, we wouldn't watch anything kind of current. There'd be nothing that we'd be watching that was,
yeah,
like live. Like we'd watch a movie. We'd probably watch
something.
Probably watch Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
And then your father said, that old Willy Wonka on again?
Yeah. And then we'd make the same jokes we made for the last 17 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think for me, it's the run up to Christmas that's really the most enjoyable bit.
Yeah.
I think that Christmas Day, like one of the things that we used to love on Christmas Day was the fire. Used to love the fire. Everyone remarked how much they liked the fire. And then the next Christmas came along and my mother got rid of the fire.
Would you not have it normal every day?
No. It'd just be a Christmas, so it was like a treat.
Oh, townhouse.
It was lovely, yeah. Town.
We'd have a fire every night.
Yeah, but she'd be mad.
The country.
You'd be burning coal and turf and everything.
Turf.
Where would you put your rubbish?
Oh, yeah, into the fire.
Yeah, all of it, yeah, melting.
Yeah, plastic.
Yeah. What would you do on Christmas Day? Would you do a bit of visiting?
All action. Everyone comes to our house. So ours is a busy house. It was. So I'd often wake up Christmas morning and there'd be bodies all over the house. There'd be people asleep on the floor. Because when we got a bit older then, like we'd all go to the pub, and like a lot of houses are very dry and very miserable, but our house was kind of fun, and like my brother or my sister or me eventually would have friends and we'd come back. So there was a bit of drinking goes on in my house and a bit of partying, and there'd be people then would forget to go home. So you could wake up and find some fella down the road.
Who's Miss Christmas?
Hello, would you go home? So that was fun. And then Christmas Day would be ourselves, but then Christmas Day night, the annual visit of Granny. She'd arrive, and this was like the Queen coming at
Wasn't it a big? It was a big kind of ceremony as well to go get her and stuff. I bet.
Oh yeah. And my granny is very, the new president, Catherine Conway. She's exactly the same. She's a very strong, hardy woman, they'd say. I don't know, she's about 95 or something. And she's been the same for about 40 years. So she'd arrive. she just hasn't aged. Like, she got to about 60 and she's been the same ever since. She's great. So she'd arrive, and that'd be very exciting. But then some of my friends started to come to my house, and there was a little tradition that we'd all sit around the table in the dining room and have our little party, and then Granny and then maybe some of the neighbours from next door would come in, and they'd have a little grown-up thing in the front room. And there'd be a 10-minute kind of polite bit where we would go into the front room and just kind of present ourselves to the grown-ups and
have a bit of a laugh,
have a little chat, and then go out and close the door, and then we'd be talking about our own stuff.
Is this Christmas Day?
This Christmas Day night, then tonight.
All right.
25th.
And so where the lads have just come from their homes and stuff? They've
because they've
Sherry's was the party bus, like up there.
They've had their dinner and they've had their time with their families, and they've come to us then for it.
Yeah.
Which is funny, to leave your family.
One thing I used to love doing, I used to love to get like a computer game or something at Christmas.
Yeah.
And then at about like 5 o'clock, just slip away.
Oh, up the stairs.
God, just go in like into a room where we had it, like, but you'd barely get away with it. Then someone come in crowing away at you.
Yeah. No, there was a big crowd in our house now, and there'd be bhajis.
What?
My mother would get like an Indian mix.
Bhajis?
There'd be bhajis, there'd be little vol au vents. She'd always get
Indian vol au vents,
because she was trying to like cater to the young people.
They love that.
So she'd have loads of beige bits that you put in the oven. Maybe a Bombay mix. So it was always South Asian. I don't know when she decided that's what we wanted. And then she'd be in and out then, because to get to the kitchen, she'd have to come through the dining room from where the grown-ups were. So she'd be passing through. So we'd be talking about dirty things, and we'd have to stop.
Shut up.
And then she'd be fussing, and then she'd go, and we'd pick up the chat again. But yeah, it was great. And then they'd all go. But sometimes, if I was a bit younger and if I had got good presents, I wish they'd all fuck off.
Yeah, 100%.
And then there was a while, and this stopped, but there was a while, there was another crowd used to come, like aunties and uncles and cousins and people that you wouldn't see all year. And I'm like, I want to play with my pottery wheel.
And they'd say to you, why don't you, Mark, go in and show, Sheila, your pottery wheel. And you're like, I don't want Sheila's hands anywhere near this pottery wheel. Yeah. I used the same thing. Well, like I'm giving out a little bit there, obviously, but it's all true. But I don't think I've ever been as happy as Christmas Eve, Christmas Day as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, whatever that age is, like 7, 8.
Yeah.
Getting like a little Lego set or something, seeing it under the tree.
Yeah.
Oh, like absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And then you'd be fiddling around with it for the whole day, building it, and time would just stop.
Yeah, because you'd know where to go.
Yeah, it was amazing.
What are you eating? What are we having now in the evening now tonight after the dinner?
Oh, it's just chocolate.
Yeah.
Like we used to do this thing. We used to go to Cork. We used to go to Ballyvalan.
Oh.
We weren't in, so there's a tradition, I don't know if it's still there or not. You probably do the same thing. Do you go for all the country people go do their Christmas shopping on the 8th of December into the city?
Oh yes, down to Limerick.
Down to Limerick, right? So it's the same thing. They'd go up to Cork or wherever. They'd come down from the hills, and they'd go into the shopping places. But we used to do something kind of similar. We just wouldn't do it on the 8th. But we'd go up and we'd just go up and buy sweets and chocolate. Go up into Ballyvalan. Was that Dunn's, I wonder?
Yeah.
Went in there and we'd get a trolley and we'd fill it up with chocolate and sweets.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
And would you be allowed to have the sweets?
No, we'd pack them all away.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to eat them until Christmas Eve, I'd say. and get the big boxes of potatoes.
Yeah.
But what started happening then though is the way that the box of potatoes are kind of put together is you can kind of into the bottom of them. You know what I mean?
Slip one out.
You kind of the only way I can say this is you can kind of fist the box open, and then you can pull out.
Slip one out.
Pull out. So like there'd be a pack of 20, and when they'd actually open the top of it, there'd be 2 inside.
Should cut loose.
Yeah, gone.
Should call up Duns.
Yeah. So we'd be kind of, everyone would be kind of pilfering a few fruit pastilles. You know the tubes of fruit pastilles.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd pop a couple of them every now and then, but it couldn't get too low.
And drink.
Drink we wouldn't get drinking.
Are you drinking house?
No, not really. We used to have a drinks cabinet at one point, but it got smaller and smaller and smaller. That was my mother's doing. She'd keep kind of putting books and stuff into it, so you wouldn't be able to bring anything into it. No, we wouldn't really drink.
Oh, we had a big bloody container outside in the garden.
Go for it.
Like there could be 200 cans of drink, like bottles and bottles.
See, we couldn't be doing that because like.
Move on.
No, look, it doesn't matter, right? Because everyone's doing this Christmas thing where everyone's like, we get a few drinks. Yeah, we get a few drinks, it'll be great, right? And then we have a few drinks, and then my dad starts playing, like, he's a huge like Bob Marley fan, and then you hear Bob Marley come on, and then you're just like, dear God, here we go, like, you know, and then. Yeah, it's no, like, as in it's fine, but like there's only so many times you can hear a man from Borbui sing "No Woman, No Cry," you know. It's like it's you just hear that well up, and you're just like, oh, please, no,
off to bed.
And my brother's just a mini version, right? So he's then singing it as well. The two of them inside there, like, oh, I couldn't be doing it. I just wanted to be playing The Sims. That's all I wanted to do.
God. I think that's all we didn't do the shopping. We used to get the hamper. Do you know
hamper?
This? There was a while in the 90s that housewives were told if you pay £10 a week all year long, which amounts to £500, you get this big box of stuff like 2 weeks before Christmas, and you've spread the cost of Christmas over the year. So the hamper would arrive.
When would it arrive? Friday, Thursday?
No. Stop it. That happens sometimes. I feel like that was a thing I had and I got rid of it. Comes out when I'm excited. Don't do it again. The hamper would arrive very clearly.
Yeah.
Full of bits. But it went in under a table in the hall.
And would it be mostly wicker and hay? And you've realised that you've actually spent like £500 on marmalade.
No, it's not a glamour. It's a very functional.
Is this the super value hamper?
Yeah, it's very practical things. It's like
yes,
orange juice, tea bags, like cornflakes.
Yeah.
It's like a week's worth of shopping.
And you could select. You could select kind of what you wanted in it out of a couple of different hampers.
Yeah.
And was it stamps?
There might be something like that. I don't know where the money went or who you paid, or I don't know how it worked.
Yeah.
Maybe it was the supermarket. I don't know. But it was all very practical kind of stuff. And then there'd be a few old crackers.
I just miss that kind of excitement of stuff.
That was big excitement.
Do you know what I mean?
And then the magazine at school, they used to give us like a little colouring in book, Nullig or something it was called. Sunnis, Nullig. I don't know.
Oh, no, what was the name of that?
Someone will tell us.
Oh my God.
And you fill in your little things and you do your Christmas quiz, and you'd get half a day off school
colouring,
to sit and colour, and
it's not Sunnis, it's something like that.
Something like that.
It's probably something to do with Christmas or whatever.
I think we better go now. Cook the turkey.
Yeah.
I got you a little.
Turkey's ready. What are these?
These
little snowy lads. What's this?
Put that in your mouth.
Is this
the little Christmas?
Oh,
I got them.
Awful.
I got them in.
Oh, okay.
Marks and Spencer. Are they nice?
Yeah, not bad. What's your favorite Christmas treat?
Oh, I love an after 8.
Oh yes, you are so. I could see you 6 years old inside in the room, biting the corner off an after 8 after playing the organ.
I love an after 8.
I bet you thought you were.
I love mint chocolate, and I love I'd go through the whole box and you take them out of the little sleeve and you and then they kind of crack. They're very fancy. And they're not, it's so interesting, the branding of certain things. They're made feel luxurious. There's nothing luxurious about it. It's just the box is a nice colour and the font is nice and the ads.
But if you brought someone a box of After Eights before, they'd go, oh my God. Michael's after bringing a box of After Eights.
There's money in this house. There'd literally be big jugs. And like, they're only £2 or £3.
But they're presented in a little sleeve.
I love them.
You know? Oh my God. And the little, little indent on them.
Yeah.
You know, you can get your finger in and pull it out. Do you know what my dad used to do at Christmas sweets? He had a bureau, like, I guess that's what it's called. It's like a locked cupboard, right? Like an office bureau. And if someone bought him a box of After Eights, he'd put it into the bureau, lock it, share it with no one, and then every time he'd open it, he'd take out an After Eight and eat it. He'd be eating them until August of that year.
Yeah.
Loving it, like.
One a day.
Tastier because we can't have them.
If you're not watching on the YouTube, we're having here snowballs. Is that what you call them? Like marshmallows wrapped up in some shite and coconut.
Yeah. Do you like them?
They're okay. They're missing a little...
I don't like them.
Bite or something.
It's too much coconut for me.
Oh, you don't like coconuts?
I'm more of a Scots clan man. You are really eating that. Do you ever have Scots clan?
No.
Really?
Oh.
No, there's like toffees, but they're you get two slightly different flavours. No? Scots clan, great. Okay, we better let people to their Christmas day.
Off to bed. Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
See you. Oh, is next one New Year's Day?
Next one will be New Year's Day, yeah. We're going to be telling you all about our resolutions and revolutions.
Oh, don't.